This observation became more relevant this year, as recently Alberto Fernandez has started a frenetic event all around the country, as he's being investigated following claims related to gender-based violence against his ex-wife. However, when looking at the overall coverage of the scandal, one can barely find any done by this media, except when it comes to evidence that could somehow guide the public view in favor of the former president. This article is one of the few covered by El Canciller talking about the accusations made against Alberto Fernandez. Whereas the whole news service seems to be dodging the topic, this one tackled it straight on, only to undermine the victim's claims. This instance shows us more of the aspects discussed by Joanna Thornborough, how the media decides, first, who gets to be new, secondly, what effectively will be news, and third, how said news will be delivered. Who got to be news here? A witness discrediting the victim's accusations against the former president. What did effectively make it to the news? This declaration, which favored Alberto Fernandez over a dozen of proof against him. Who were the news delivered here? They were delivered undermining a potential victim of violence for the sake of a political figure's image. The latter aspect is not rare to find in any media, as Thornborough explained herself. However, when it comes to political stances, El Canciller seems to be perpetuating a clear set of ideas in many different ideological areas. One that stands out and seems to be worth mentioning is the field of foreigners living in Argentina. We may observe its views in articles such as this one.
In this article, the medium employs the use of the mock term Uruguayo to signal that this particular suspect of a crime is not Argentinian, unlike, possibly, the other three, whose nationality does not seem to have been worth mentioning. Thornborough also explains the ways in which linguistic representation can change the view of the public, which might just be what El Canciller has been trying to do. This article finds it convenient to underline the nationality of the accused man several times throughout the development of the piece, but that of the others remains a mystery, leaving the reader only with the idea that an Uruguayan man was involved. This could be argued to be an attempt to clean the country's reputation after the crime, highlighting the role of the outsiders rather than the natives. This simple highlighting of a term, along with the omission of another, can potentially support the negative perspective evident in Argentina against foreigners from neighboring countries.
Created using Powtoon.